Beefy Mac and Cheese is a one-pot dish, one that the kiddos will absolutely love. It has ground beef and macaroni and a flavorful cheesy sauce. It's so simple yet so satisfying. I've heard that this dish kind of resembles a cheeseburger hamburger helper. So this is like a hamburger helper made from scratch. I personally have not had a hamburger helper, but I'm 100% sure that it is going to taste a lot better and it is a lot more healthier. Okay, so first things first, here I have a block of cheese. I'm going to grate about 1.5 cups of cheese. To me, that's just the right amount of cheese, but if you like it even cheesier, feel free to go ahead and add more. When I first tested out this recipe, my son had a dentist appointment and he couldn't eat several hours before. The reason why he had a dentist appointment is because he had an accident at school and he cracked his teeth, but I'm not gonna get into that. But anyways, he could not eat several hours before, and after his appointment, when they were done working on him, he was literally starving. And after all the numbing wore off, I gave him 2 bowls of this, and he told me it was so delicious. He just scarfed it all down, and that totally just made my day. Always feels good when you make something for your kiddos and you know all the ingredients going into it and they absolutely love it, because it's hard work. Well, I wouldn't call this hard work because this recipe is super simple, you'll see. All right, so that's about 1.5, I think it's a little bit over 1.5 cups because I went crazy on the shredding. Okay, let me grab the rest of the ingredients for the recipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and combine our seasonings. Here I have 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. I'm going to add to it 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. So that's basically half a tablespoon. 1.5 teaspoons is equal to half a tablespoon. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Last but not least, a teaspoon of smoked paprika. You can use regular paprika, but smoked paprika gives it some nice smoky flavor. I do love smoked paprika. So go ahead and mix until everything is combined. Okay, so before I share with you guys the rest of the ingredients, I just wanted to share with you what is in a boxed cheeseburger helper. And don't get me wrong, we do eat processed foods. I'm just sharing you guys the difference between this homemade version and the boxed version. So it does have enriched macaroni. This is just pure macaroni noodles made of durum wheat semolina. It has, let's see, it has maltodextrin, disodium phosphate, enzymes, natural flavor, citric acid, vegetable oil, monoglycerides, yellow 5 and 6 dextrose scum, Arabic, sodium phosphate, I don't know. Anyways, it has all that. And ours, you saw the cheese, you saw the seasonings. We have 1 pound of beef. We have half an onion that I dice. We have 1 3/4 cups of whole milk mixed with 1.5 cups of water. And I showed you guys the macaroni. All right, we are ready to get cooking. Let's head over to the stove. All right, so I have my pan heated to medium-high heat. Going to add some oil along with the ground beef. I'm gonna use my spatula to break up the meat. And I'm gonna cook this until it's completely cooked through. This will take about 4 minutes. All right, so the meat is nice and browned. That took about 3 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the diced onions. I'll add in some salt, some fresh ground pepper, and I'll cook this for about a couple minutes until our onions get nice and softened. All right, it is looking good. Time to stir in our seasonings. In the seasonings it goes. Let's get everything nice and combined. All right, time to add our milk and water mixture. Go ahead and stir everything up and let it come to a boil. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna season it again with some salt and pepper. We want our dish to be nice and flavorful, and the salt will bring out those seasonings. All right, now that everything has come to a full-on boil, going to stir in 1.5 cups of dry macaroni noodles. Go ahead and stir that in. And then we're gonna lower the heat to medium-low. Cover and cook it until the noodles are nice and tender. This will take about 9 to 12 minutes. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, it's been about 10 minutes and it is looking really good. Our macaroni is nice and tender. I don't like it too soft. So about 9-10 minutes does the trick for me. And personally, what I like to do is I'd like to add another 1/4 cup of whole milk, just because I like it saucy. I'm gonna go ahead and get that warmed through. And once that's warmed through, I'm going to cut the heat and stir in our cheese. Like I mentioned earlier, anywhere between 1.5 to 2 cups is good. So the ground beef kind of makes this dish look a little gray. It's not the most beautiful dish, but trust me, it's delicious. Okay, so our cheese is now melted and nice and combined. Our sauce is now cheesy. Let's go in and take a taste to see if we need any additional seasonings. If anything, just a little bit more fresh cracked pepper because I love it. Give this a stir and we are ready to serve this up. And there you guys have it. Beefy Mac and Cheese, AKA Hamburger Helper made from scratch. All right, you guys, I'm really excited because it's lunchtime and I'm super hungry and it's time for the taste test. And it is just looking really good. All right, enough talking. Cheers, you guys. So good. I mean, you really cannot go wrong with this recipe. It's beefy, it's cheesy, it's super easy. That rhymes. Beefy, cheesy, super easy. Perfect to make on a busy weeknight when you just want to, put something together, one pot. Super easy recipe. If you guys have not yet, please like and subscribe. That will definitely help me out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you guys make this recipe for your kiddos, or if you don't have any kids, for yourself or your significant other or whatever. Just make this recipe. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Red pepper flakes.